Hi, my name is Karen E. Wells and welcome to Module 1 on this easy and achievable weight loss program. Now, Module 1's all about diets and nutrition. Before we start to look at that, you will have already had access to the training manual. So as we begin to move through these first few modules in the course, it's good to have the training manual to hand. So make sure that you've got that. There's a lot of information that we've put in within the training manual, and these early modules, the video modules, are really just highlights of that before we move on to the self-hypnosis tracks to help you. So the training manual and of course the videos, you've got lifetime access to the whole course, but you can refer back to them and to the manual as much as you need to. So it's good to have that at hand. So if we're talking about weight loss, of course, it's strange not to talk about weight loss and not to speak a little bit about diets, because there's got to be a way of releasing the fat cells, if you like, if you're wanting to lose weight. So it's about incorporating an everyday lifestyle for yourself and to incorporate what you're going to eat on a normal everyday basis for yourself. So diets, of course, have been put together mostly for marketing purposes and often by well-known names so that they can easily get some attention. Of course, with that there becomes the fad diets and things like that, where maybe celebrities have introduced a diet that they've said has worked for them, and then 6-12 months later you see that their own weight has kind of crept back on. So this is about looking at all of those, seeing if any of them are suitable for you, and maybe choosing one of those that's going to work with you with these self-hypnosis tracks and to bring in all the elements of this course for you. So if we look at what's needed to lose weight, the reality is this: it's simply calories in, calories out, isn't it? It's not rocket science. So if you're consuming 3,000 calories a day and you're only burning 2,000, you've got an excess of 1,000 calories that are going to be laid down as fat cells. So you may not realize it, but it takes approximately 3,000 calories to create 1 pound of fat on the body. So if you're having an excess of 1,000 calories a day, that's an easy 2 pound weight loss a week, and a little bit more too. So any weight loss plan is going to include fewer calories than you're consuming and that you're burning on that daily basis. So any type of activity that burns calorie, any exercise, anything like that is encouraged, but of course it's about having a long-term goal and not short bursts of dieting and exercise. We want to make this a permanent plan for you. So we've put some information in the module about good and bad foods, and of course within that you're looking at high sugar type drinks like sodas. It's got zero value of nutrition, but they can add hundreds of calories a week. Of course, fast food takeaways fall into that category as well. So some tips there are really only eat when you're hungry. You're going to want to maybe eat smaller meals more frequently, and don't skip meals because that plays havoc with your metabolism. So if we look at some information of what really is a good diet, we've put that there. The dangers of a fad diet, and we're looking at some popular diets that are on the market right now. So a really big one that's come in is the Keto Diet. In some ways it's been controversial. Some people support it. Some people feel it's very bad for health. It falls into the category of only being really sustainable for a short period of time. And we would advise any diabetics to avoid this diet, although there is evidence that it can reverse diabetes. We've put information there on the Paleo Diet, and then you would eat meat, fish, fruit and vegetables, so not necessarily suitable if you're vegan or vegetarian, but you're avoiding salt, dairy, grains and sugar. We've put some information on the Atkins Diet and a low carb diet. That would include the keto and the Atkins there. We've put some information in on intermittent fasting. Weight Watchers, of course, is a very popular one, as is Slimming World here in the UK. The rise of vegan and vegetarian diets are becoming more popular, but then they do have sort of side aspects to those. You know, if they're being very heavy in cheeses and you're also having carbs as well, that's not necessarily a good thing. The flexitarian diet, we've put information in, and the Mediterranean diet. So really it's about drinking plenty of water and avoiding processed foods that are high in fat and sugar. Now, at the end of this module, we've got 3 self-assessment tasks for you to complete. Don't rush over those. Take some time to do the self-assessment tasks, and they're held within the training manual. Once you've done those, I'm going to see you on module 2. Have a great day.